So today we'll be flying on FR339 to Dublin. Flight's on time. It's an interesting little leg because it came from Dublin to London, then London to Kaunas, Kaunas to London, and back London to Dublin. So just throwing out all that jazz. And I was going to walk it, but unfortunately I have to get the rip-off that is the most expensive train in London. Because basically TfL website, absolutely shocking.
For your security, CCTV is in operation on the shuttle. We have reached the airport. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Please stand clear of the doors.
So basically, TfL was saying to get 2 trains to change at Farringdon, and I was kind of wondering because the train was going to Luton, so I was like, surely the train goes to Luton, there's no need to change. And it wasn't saying why you should change, and it wasn't saying what platform to change at, so it was a bit confusing. I asked the station said just the train goes to Luton, so no need to change, and then turns out it stops at every bloody station. It's a bit strange, you don't need to tag out from the Luton Dart. I was looking for that, but because then obviously if you're going inbound, how do you pay for it? I guess you pay at the bars, I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically that's why it turned out that train was stopping at every stop and was much slower by like 20 minutes. So should have changed the Farrington. Then we also got delayed at the station before, had something with a H. So basically, we didn't have time to walk because our flight's at 3:40. It's on time. Checked it on flight radar. The fence flying back from Kaunas with like 7 minutes delay. So obviously, if I was going to walk at 1 mile, take at least 20 minutes. Don't even know the way either. So, yep, we were paying £5 for the biggest extortion in the UK, the Luton Dart. A complete rip-off. But now we're heading to Luton Airport, and the queues are always massive in security. Hence, I was like, might as well actually just go and get a train and not risk of walking. Yeah, because last time I was here, the security queues were insane. Hopefully they're not like this before, but like, and for the others as well, they've said it's not great, the queue time, so, and you have to walk to the gate and everything, so, yeah. So we passed through the security there, much quicker than I thought, but this is still the winter season. It is a weekend usually, like during the summer it's just jammers and mental. Yeah, it's wasting a lot of time, loads of time actually. Yeah, because during summer usually it's a bit busy. The one I was here on a Wednesday, it was like over half an hour, which is crazy. So yeah, it was a bit pointless getting that dart in the end and paying an extra £5 for that extortion. But yeah, it's a UK train, so it's within UK pricing and it's with what you expect with the UK. Yeah. So you have like 40 minutes till the gate opens. So yeah, this is Luton. Pretty much the same style as Gatwick, to be honest. So those are closed down retail space, best of brands. I guess like kind of have JD and other companies doing the same thing. And then you can see the change between the old part of the terminal and then the new part that's been renovated there. Tiles kind of falling apart, different colours and everything. There's a Concorde Lego, pretty cool. a tale of two airports essentially. The renovated part and the old part. It is interesting though that they renovated that part. Must have been an extension there, who knows. So there's a look from the other side and we're gate 15. So here you'll see also kind of like how Luton varies. So we saw the modern part was renovated to this part that's full of tiles and whatnot. And then you're going to see even worse as we get to gates 15. I think. I might get mixed up with Stansted. But yeah, so basically we're flying on a Maltese registered aircraft, which is obviously strange because it's a Dublin-based crew, I think. And as I said earlier, it is doing an odd kind of route. So yeah, usually be flying on an Irish registered aircraft, Echo India, but now on a 9H. So yep, I just do here now back to this kind of thing, which is better for suitcases. Actually, it's not too bad, sorry. This is grand. I just think of a stance that has like all these old carpets like Gatwick, because obviously all these airports in the UK were built around the same time. No, but this is grand, so yeah. Correct that, scratch that. And 15 should be here to the left. And we just go downstairs and that's it. Oh, and look at that rain.
Runway in the flight deck is First Officer Joseph Duntridge. On behalf of all of the crew, we'd like to warmly welcome you on board this Ryanair flight, FR339, over to Dublin. That's pretty much everyone on board now, so to be closing up the doors and departing shortly. Flight time this afternoon is in the region of 50 minutes. And the latest weather report, past cloud at the moment, light breeze coming down from the north, temperature currently 10 degrees Celsius. Once the doors are closed, Tracy and her crew in the cabin will be giving you a safety demonstration. This is for your benefit, please do give it your full attention. But for now, I'd like you to sit back, relax and enjoy this flight with us. Thank you and welcome on board.
Oxygen is flowing. Fit your own mask first before helping anyone else. Jackets are stowed in a pocket or in the panel above your head. If it's needed, remove the jacket from its packet and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your waist, clip at the front and secure as shown. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation or deflation and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. Before takeoff, please study the safety card located within the area you are seated, as it includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type. It is essential that cabin signs and instructions given by the crew are followed. We would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted anywhere on board. Your hand baggage must be securely stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you, and it must not block any aisle or exit. Now please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened, tray table folded, armrests down.
Cabin crew, seats for departure, please. Seats for departure.
schedule. This means CTV seatbelts securely fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign for you. Please exercise extreme caution when opening overhead lockers, as some of your items may have become dislodged during landing, fall out and cause injury. If you smoke, please refrain from doing so till you've reached the designated smoking area outside the terminal building. You may now use your small portable electronic devices. Finally, on behalf of the captain, the first officer and special usher on board crew, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us and wish you a safe onward journey. Thank you and have a nice evening.